EA Sports. Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on the third-ranked team, a squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. I'm here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. He'll call for the fair catch here.
On baseline defense, right now you got a full
first down play call. How aggressive will it be?
In front of you, initially take before the team it's your play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. But Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He escapes the sack. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. It's like about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. But you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Martin. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Picks up one. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop?
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offense...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout, makes the catch downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On first down, it's play action. Rifles this football to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Stiff arms the man. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the offense recovers the fumble. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
And he pulls in the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Out of bounds.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Campbell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pulls it in. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Trying to find room. It's Martin. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Toss play to the outside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out two.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. One more play before they head to the locker room. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And Kirk Duck puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Padrino. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Movement here from the tight end. Quick throw, the catch is made. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fighting off the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll run it from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, ready?
Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Campbell. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
42, Spider.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes out of bounds short of the mark. He didn't get there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll work the clock here with the running game. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Powering through. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's 3rd down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and goal here, and touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.